Hello guys, so today I'm gonna talk about Addition Augmentation 1, and it's for Keble College as a church for artisan. The story starts when Gothic revival was a means of recovering the more civilized method of an earlier period in the face of mechanization and change. Most people feel the burden, stresses, and the loss living in this uncertain time as they trying to cope up to the flow of technology. During the old period, their lifestyle celebrating the beauty through making ornaments and Gothic architecture period is one of the evidence that show their appreciation towards gods as an act to be more civilized, and now it's just a history. The question rose whether we could revive Gothic revival as a retreat from today's industrial revolution, where disruptive technologies and trends such as robotics, virtual reality, and artificial intelligence are changing the way that we live and work. Gothic revival was considered a return to the perceived community of designer, artisan, and craft laborers who built the country's cathedral, manors, and churches. They start to understand by looking up to Gothic revival as ideal way in retreat from dark mechanized urban world of 20th century. Craft is an activity with meditative qualities. It requires focus and attention, providing a healthy distraction from modern day stresses. The restorative practice of crafting helps us to engage in mindfulness by keeping us in present moment. Today, we have maker spaces, location where people gather to co-create, share resources and knowledge, working on projects, network, and building. These spaces are open to kids, adults, entrepreneurs using high-tech to no-tech tools. The idea is to make something out of nothing and to explore their interests and creative expression for their spaces. So, the first case study is St. Peter's Seminary at Cardos, Scotland. The church contains so much history for it. The key element to highlight is that the church becoming a canvas for artists, which excites me in taking it as a case study. Looking into the plan drawing, most structures are being used as canvas which portray through graffiti to the wall, while section drawings speak how high the level for them to deliver the graffiti to the wall. The doodles show that stairs might be used to get the graffiti done on higher level. The architect who in charge of the building today make most clean up for the spaces and connect using concrete platform. Interesting part that this building attracts people using the building like place for golf hangout, photographer, videographer, and other architecture students who love to bypass the building. And lastly, the parchment house, which portrays the idea of unfinished touch to create a visible connection for user, making them think to complete the structure. So, the sketch interprets the idea of using church as canvas by having place for artisan to add brickwork to unfinished structure, adding beams to the church, and adding ornaments, sculpture to the platform that been designed by architect makes the artist express their work to the church as canvas. Combining a very versatile vertical element such as ladder can connect artists to higher level in small spaces. The idea connecting public to the building helps interaction of building with user. Consideration of material transferring makes the idea of having pulley system as part of building makes the artist easier to express their work to the churches, while the internal giving them space to express internally through internal circulation and ground floor as a place to exhibit for the public. Lastly, by merging VR technology itself offer artists more flexible way to work from home and visit the building virtually. They can see the structure creatively portrays virtually, which are more boundaryless, and they can visit there to have collaborative work as building are the canvas for them virtually and physically.